parenting coordination and you. You're going through a divorce, but you don't want to have a big drawn-out court battle with your former partner in terms of child support and making sure your parenting goes smooth. So what are the alternatives? There's some alternative dispute resolution methods that involve a parenting coordinator. A parenting coordinator is a mental health professional or a legal professional that acts as a go-between between you and your partner or spouse so that you can arrange things in terms of your parenting so you're not having to get into fights all the time. You're not having to go to court for every holiday, for every vacation, for permission for everything. Now, the advantage to using a coordinator is ultimately they're not like an arbitration person where it's binding and you have no choice. If you can't find a resolution, you still have the opportunity to go to court, but you're going to find that using the parenting coordinator is a lot less expensive, a lot less stressful, and a lot less abrasive in terms of you and your partner. Things that you can help with, they can help with. They can help you figure out the parenting schedule. So this is like day to day or week to week, who has the children on which days, how the handoff goes in terms of pick up and drop off and all that part. They help with the daily routines to make sure that the kids are looked after, because ultimately Canadian law always looks at what's in the best interest of the child. So that's really the starting point for all of this. Vacations I've already spoken about, but vacations, holidays, weekends, special occasions, maybe someone has a family member who's getting married or whatnot. Again, they're going to help to coordinate and make sure that there's less friction between you, as well as childcare. So factoring in how childcare works and the day-to-day operations of keeping your family going while living apart. Other things, transportation, medical, dental, extracurricular activities, deciding what they can and can't do, what the kids can and can't do, the costs, education, what school they go to. Basically, any aspect of parenting where you end up with a dispute with your spouse, if instead of going to court, you want someone to just talk it through with both of you to come to a negotiated, reasonable settlement between you, then fantastic. Now, these can be, as I said, mediation only, where there's no arbitration kind of aspect. But if you and your spouse both agree, you can decide that it's going to be binding, that you'll say, you know what, we're willing to leave it up to this expert, whatever they say goes, and the other person can't back out. Pros and cons to that, in that obviously much better if you get your way in terms of things, and not better if you don't get your way, but it does take a lot of the fight out, and it leaves a professional to make a good decision to help you and your spouse in terms of getting parenting coordination done properly, smoothly, and easily.